Like to share with you on this week's Parshas, Shmiini, something very nice from the Rebbe's father, Rabbi Yitzchok Zatzal. This week's Parshas, we have the mitzvah of which kosher food you're allowed to have, which food you're allowed to have. And then it describes a whole list of non-kosher birds. One of the birds, it says, Ve'es bas haya'ano, which means a young ostrich. The Targum says, how do we call in Aramaic a ostrich? Na'amiso. That's the name of it, Na'amiso. Everything has to have a reason. Why is it called Na'amiso? Rabbi Yitzchok explains a very interesting Gemara. There is a Gemara in Tainus, Sichte Tainus Daf Chavav Amar Aleph, and the Gemara discusses over there that if Chas v'Sholom you see a Sefer Torah that got destroyed or torn, you're supposed to fast. The Gemara says a story. Rabbi Abba was outside and he was giving a shir, and he had to, middle of the shir, he had to relieve himself. He had to go to the restroom. So it says he took off his tefillin. He was wearing tefillin, and it says he took off his shorosh, which we'll soon see the importance of that, and he put it on the cushion. And all of a sudden, he saw an ostrich bird came running and wanted to swallow up this tefillin. And Rabbi said, he caught it at the last minute, he took it away, that if Chas v'Sholom, the ostrich, would have eaten up, swallowed up the tefillin, he would have had to fast. So everyone learns the Gemara, just the din, that, we see from here, that if a Sefer Torah gets destroyed, Chas v'Sholom torn, you have to fast. But according to Rabbi Yitzchok, when the Gemara says a story, every detail has to fit. So he has 6 questions over here. Number 1, he says, what does the ostrich have to do with this whole thing? Why did the ostrich bird come from all the other birds? And why does it say he swallowed it? It doesn't say he ate. It says he wanted to swallow it. Like we said before, 3rd question, why is it called Na'amisa? And then we emphasize, he took off his tefillin sharosh. What's the emphasis of the, it says, put the tefillin on your hand. And the rosh is called Teitofos. And the Gemara emphasizes that he took off his shorosh. And also, what does that have to do exactly when he had to relieve himself? And he had to go to the restroom. He had to make a bowel movement. It's called the Beis HaKisei. And it's called Soyad, feces. What does that all have to do? Every detail in Torah is exact. Explains Rabbi Yitzchok. In Torah in general, we have a rule that when 2 things add up to the same numerical value, it's not a coincidence. Even though one thing is in Kedusha, in the realm of holiness, and one thing is in the realm of impurity, it shows the fact that they have the same numerical value shows a connection. One is against the other. Look how beautiful over here, Rabbi Yitzchok explains. Na'amisa. If you look at the letters that you emphasize, Nun, Ayin, Mem, Sof. Na'amisa. He says if you take those letters, Nun, Ayin, Mem, Tof, and change it around, you will get to the name Timna. Tof, Mem, Nun, Ayin. Timna is mentioned in Parshas Vayishlach as the family from Esav. From Timna came Amalek. And then it continues further on, and it says, these are the kings that reigned, they ruled in the land of Edom, which is from Esav. And it explains over there 7 kings, and it's known those are the evil kings of Esav. And so in general, we have Yaakov came to fix the world. He's Olam HaTikun. He wanted to elevate the world, perfect the world. And Esav is Olam HaToyu, the world of chaos. And one is the opposite of the other. Comes Rabbi Yitzchok says an interesting thing now. The first king, which was from the family of Timnah, this Na'amisa, who was Bela ben Ba'or from the city of Din Hava. The Zohar has tremendous amount of remuzim, and the Rebbe's father has like on a shear, tremendous amount about this king and the hints of his name. Everything is exact. And he says that when we put on tefillin, we bring kedusha in ourselves. The opposite, so we want to accomplish through that olam atik. We have a relationship to Hashem and we fix and elevate the world. The opposite is this king. He's the source. Hints on this. Now look how beautiful this is. Let's take the names. Bela, Beis Lamed Ayin, adds up to 102. And that's the same gematria as Soya, Tzaddik Vov, Ayin Hey, Physis. 102. So Bola, he's the leftovers. The opposite of Kedusha. Let's take the full name now. Where do you make Soya? In the Beis HaKisei, the restroom. Beis 212. Beis Yutov. Hakisei Hey Chop Samachalaf 86. Together 498. 412, 86, 498. And that's exactly the gematria of Bela Ben Beor Din Hova. Bela 102. Ben 52. Beor Beis Ayin Vav Reish 278. Din Hova Dalad Nun Hey Beis Hey 66. Add the numbers together. 102, 52, 278, 66, 498. So Beis HaKisei adds up to Bela Ben Beor Din Hova. And that's Bela Soya. That's in the realm of Klippa. The opposite is Kedusha. In the Pasuk, how do we spell Tefillin Shorosh? Toy Tofois. Tes. Fei, Pei, Tof. Add them together, 498. So 498 is Tefillin in Kedusha. This Bela Ben Beor, Beis HaKisei Tzoya. Where did they come from all? Timnah, this Naamisa, this ostrich. Said Rabbi Yitzchok that they're all from the same klippa. In a bird, this klippa was connected to Timnah and this Bela Ben Beor. It's a non-kosher bird. And now you'll see how beautiful the whole Gemara makes so much sense now. Rabbi had to release himself. Came an ostrich, an Naamisa, Timnah. His family is Bela Ben Beor, Din Hova. Bela is Tzoya. He had to release himself. Bowel movement. Had to go to Beis HaKisei. Came along who? An Naamisa, Timnah. Wanted to swallow it. Bela. That's the root of the word. The meaning of the word is Bela is Belia, swallowing. This bird wanted to swallow up the Kedusha, this Tefillah. So you see now every single word and every single letter in the Gemara makes so much sense. And that's why it was called Naamisa. And the whole Gemara, even though the halacha is the halacha, if Tefillin gets torn, parchment, like I said for Torah, you have to fast. But every word in the story makes so much sense, and all the details and all the questions get how answers so beautiful with this beautiful Gemara about this Naamisa.